So once upon a time, I was in a world called Cuddle Me, and I walked over to these two people.
Shut your bitch ass up.
And they were cuddling, and when I asked them could I cuddle with them, they kept moving away. So you know what I did? I pulled out a knife and I started stabbing them in every single fucking limb in their fucking body.
Cool.
When he was in high school,
The
the house was never right. His mom always woke him up with screaming at night, and one night she said she got punched in the stomach, even though the only two people that lived in the house were just my father and my grandmother.
What do you want, you British?
They hated that house, and they would constantly hear noises like a grown man yelling,
You literally told me you
even
were from
though
Great Britain.
doesn't mean that my father didn't move around, you
You just
fucking
fucking
dope.
told me you were from fucking Great Britain.
Anyway, very horrifying house, and I drove by it once.
So exactly, so
actually.
you're from
You said
Great
in New
Britain,
Mexico,
you're
right?
British.
In New Mexico, yeah.
You were British.
It's very weird, and obviously I don't have any experience with it, but my father can tell you everything. And it's like the only experience he had was something
How the fuck can you not be a
that
fucking
he
British
couldn't
if you're from the
explain.
fucking island of Great Britain Island, dude? What the fuck?
It's interesting.
You open up
Yeah,
a
that's
little
cool.
menu,
Yeah,
and on the top
And
left
also-
it should say your name.
also-
Not
like,
very
Great
scary
Britain
though,
is
unless you've
included
experienced
Northern
it.
Ireland, but let's say not Great Britain.
So one day there was a pizzeria called Fredbear's Family Diner. The owner, William Alton, prepared a birthday for his son, and then his son
Did someone
didn't
say
like...
William?
Nobody said that, William Afton. Okay, so William Afton's son did not like his birthday because he didn't like the animatronics named Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. So, when Kevin was sad, William Afton told Kevin that he's gonna be in his workshop and do not interrupt him. And then Kevin's bully...
Are you trying to be Sin?
Nobody cares!
What the fuck is he talking about?
I just asked a question.
Okay, so then Kevin's bullies decided to pick him up and put him over on Fredbear's mouth. And then Kevin's head chopped off. End of story.
Is that lore?
Yeah.
No.
When I was in basic training, over in Fort Benning, they have you do land nav, right? Night and day. So we got done with our day, we go in at night, and they're like, hey, it's gonna be teams of 3. So with me, 2 of my buddies, he was Gomez, and then this other dude named Hot Sauce. That was his nickname. We called him Hot Sauce because he tried to mail a tiny bottle of hot sauce from an MRE back home, and he got found out. So they called him Hot Sauce after that. So we're sitting there, and we go into our iteration, and we're walking, and we run into my buddy Rich and a few of his guys. And we're like, hey, like, you're all good? And he's like, nah, man, something's weird out here. Like, everything looks the same. My compass isn't working. Like stuff's just not adding up. I'm like, you're freaking out because it's dark, man. Because Fort Benning, the woods in the middle of the night, like, you can't see 2 feet in front of you. It's that dark. And then you're not allowed to have a light source. So it's bad. All you have is your nod, and your night vision. So we're sitting there, and we go and move up, and it was like 10, 15 minutes later, and we come up, and we find Rich again, and he's like, dude,
Bird's crawling.
like, our prior service guy, because we have one dude who used to be a Marine, almost got crushed by a tree, and they showed me the tree, and on the tree, there were like chunks taken out of it, like claw marks, and you looked at and you looked where it got pushed down, like legitimately pushed down. We're like, okay, that's not good. Like,
And then last one.
and like we're sitting there talking about it, like, hey, we should probably just go back. Let's go talk to the drill sergeant. Like, let them know, hey, something's up. There might be like a bear or something out here. And all of a sudden they're like, Reed, what is that behind you? Like, what do you mean? And I take out my red lens, I turn around and I cut it on, and in a bush, there's just these huge reflective eyes covered in black hair, long black hair staring at me. And as soon as I look at it, it takes off. I sprinted out of there. I was gone. No. Like, and for the rest of that night, like going out there and trying to get our points and everything, we just heard
Yeah.
like the weirdest stuff. Like we heard people's voices that weren't really there. Things like how I'm talking to you right now. That's how clear it was. We were like, "Hey, I need help over here," and we knew for a fact no one was over there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was some shady shit. Ever since then, I've always believed in skinwalkers and wendigos. 100% believe they exist.
Yeah, I like Wendigos.
They're freaking terrifying.
Yo, like I had my window open and like the wind gave me the chills while you were telling the story, which made it super scary. I was like,
Yeah, dog. I ain't even playing, dog, like that. That was a night I will never forget, and I hope to never do again, ever. I refuse to go back to Fort Benning simply due to that.
Kill it with fire.
Oh, 100%. Burn the entire woodland down. I'm so down.
oh.
Not even gonna do that.